on the fact that
Shots fired
apparently
down by Senior Buns.
fuck
130 en route.
apparently
118.
that apparently there's like, you know, whatever da da da. Point is, I'm going off duty. If you're staying on duty, if you will watch to see how we're setting up the trap, we're gonna see if he's gonna sit and be like, oh, Barrack has gone off duty.
AO2, I'm currently out on
Alex,
Vespucci Boulevard, just
on
at the
duty.
Palomino Cross.
I'm
Gonna wait for
my ass back to the
77.
hospital and do fuck all. So just make sure that you look out if you stay on duty.
I will. Won't be around for too much longer, but I will keep an eye out.
And yeah, and in general, if we're not on duty, this is like a focus.
Units already on route?
Inevitably.
Firm, I believe there's 2.
130 code 6. I'm on the outside of Senior Buns.
I'll let you go.
It might have been a
Talk to
little
you later,
further
okay?
south by the little Still
Goodbye.
gas station.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Also in the area.
We don't have any calls referencing 71s or any injured person reports either.
Team Ginger all the way down to the LTD's clear.
I've got an abandoned vehicle here at the gas station.
130 en route.
We're gonna have a driver in the vehicle. Looks to be a local.
Device, we just received a 911 pinging back to the Fleeka at Legion Square. 130 en route.
Oh, traffic.
Case 911 as a Group 6 worker stabbed at that same Fleeka.
A firm.
118.
130 23.
Dispatch, we're gonna have 2 52s.
All
I
right.
didn't see what happened. I just pulled up to these 2 on the ground and a big 6-wheel G6 truck pulling off.
Got it. Okay. All right. Really quick, just for now, I know y'all are the ones who called, but just for now, if I could get you both against the ATMs, we'll try to make this as brief as possible. Just got to secure the scene, and then I understand, but just got to get, go through the motions. It'll be temporary, I promise.
Okay. Can you deal with her first, because she kind of needs to go as soon as possible. So.
Yes. Do either y'all have any weapons?
I have a knife and a hatchet.
I have a knife and a wrench.
A knife and a wrench. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, give me one
Luckily,
moment.
I've never had to use them.
Okay. Just sit tight. Stay right there. Don't move. Oh my God.
I don't know. You're not getting lucky, are you?
Oh no. Okay. All right. EMS is on the way. EMS, I'm calling this code 4 over at the Fleeka. Y'all are clear to roll in. One individual at least with a stab wound, unsure on the other. Okay. EMS is arriving. Ma'am, sit tight. The 2 of you, I'm gonna need you over here, and I'll go ahead and take your statements, okay? I do apologize. Normally, this would be a lot more formal, but I understand that you do have to go. Do you have some identification with you by chance?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we literally just got here, like, 20 seconds before you did.
All right, here we are.
Sir, got stabbed.
All right, 1D, and let's see. You said you had a knife, correct?
AO2, I found blood on scene here. We might have a gunshot victim going to the...
Okay, can I go ahead and, would I be able to grab that knife off you? Just inspect it, just to sort of clear your name? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
All right. There we are. Perfect.
Howdy, sir. What's your name?
Hello, mate. What's that?
Are you Stephen O'Connor?
Yes,
There
that's
we
me.
are.
Perfect. Rhodes, did you already talk with the gentleman?
I did not.
Wonderful.
Not
So
fully to any sort of you know, notable extent.
Okay. So we just want to come over
Yeah,
here.
sure.
All right. Let me see this. Here we are. Guys, gonna need you to hold off for now, okay? All right. All right. Would you be okay if I were to frisk you for weapons and weapons only, just to verify that there are no additional weapons on your person?
Yeah,
A
I've
knife
got a wrench on
specifically.
me.
All right. Perfect.
That's the only knife I have.
All right. Just face away. I will
right.
frisk you for that, and if there is nothing of note, we can go ahead and sort of clear things up here.
Alrighty.
All right.
You have no problem with needles, right?
Just a moment.
And no allergies to any sort of medication? Okay, I'm gonna get you an IV of
Okay, nothing there. All right, we are good. I'm gonna go ahead and return this knife to your person.
Alright, thanks.
I do appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah, that was
Um,
a big truck, by the way, and they went south, so.
Got it. All right, give me one moment. I'm gonna try to take your statement as quickly as possible.
Yes.
From start to finish, from when you arrived, what happened?
We
Or what'd
just
you
noticed
see?
We noticed two people on the ground, so we quickly came. But there was two trucks already here. There was this one that they're in, and then there was a big one. And as we turned up, the big truck ran away, and they were screaming at us that they'd just been stabbed by those G6 workers. And then you turned up.
Apologies, I have to write all this down. So just to verify, you arrived. You noticed that two individuals were on the ground. As a result of that, y'all sort of prioritized getting here quickly. And then upon arrival, you saw two trucks, the one that's currently there, in addition to a very big bank truck. And when you arrived and were speaking to these individuals, the big one was leaving, and the individuals indicated that it was the people leaving that had stabbed them.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. Blondie, thank you for your cooperation. You didn't... They were already in the truck by the time y'all had arrived,
Yeah,
correct?
I didn't even get to see them, no.
Okay, all right.
I asked if they knew who they were, but I don't think they even answered.
Understood.
I'm just waiting.
What's up?
They are all treated. Good to go to the hospital.
All right. You can go ahead and transport them. I will be there momentarily.
No problem.
All right, Blondie, you're free to go. I appreciate your cooperation.
Thank you.
Oh, one last thing. Can I get your phone number in the event where I need to reach out to you for any reason regarding this?
There you go.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You have a wonderful day.
You as well.
There we are.
All right. Statement from Mr. O'Connor.
I'm just gonna take a photo of the... You move to the side. Perfect. Grab this. As soon as I grab this, I'm gonna head over to the hospital.
Absolutely. I tell you what, I'll 76 over to Central Medical if you want to finish up here.
All right, perfect. That works.
Central Medical.
Do we need to get statements from the 47s?
Hey, firm.
I can assist with that. (2276) Central Medical.
likely unrelated, but you never know.
1923.
And whose is this? Link. Right. Rock. R. And there's so much shit everywhere. And there's nothing under the truck. Move this. Yeah, oh, their truck is smoking too. Fucking Jaeger. Looks like Jaeger. All right, so just for clarification, I have Forte and Rip over at the hospital with the 2 individuals, right?
Confirm. The 2 individuals had to take a quick nap. It seemed the ambulance felt a little bit tight.
F4. I'm gonna put up a report. Stand by. Report. So let's do this. Here. 911 calls. 1:30. Well, actually, statement. Roads. Responded. Location. Dispatch. Received another 911 call. Oh. Let's see specifically what it said. Actually, put it this way. see how long ago. Incidents. Say 20 to 25 minutes prior. Uh,
130 from 119 direct.
Go for 130.
Did you manage to get the name of the lady that was stabbed?
Negative. I was unable to speak with either of the two injured parties.
Copy. I know the gentleman's name, he said it was Link. We were just waiting for the lady to be ready to be transported back in.
Affirm. That Blondie had both a wrench and a knife, on. Let's see, Blondie Banks statement. 777 420 130 6041. Notice two people on the ground. Let's see. Whoops. Injured individuals. It is still there. All right. There. Whoa. Save evidence. Photo. All right. Now. We're going to document these just in case. Hmm. Hmm. Roads. Check area for evidence. Finding. Trey's Road is only get under the new policy. Wait until Rhodes finds out that in order to adopt Flop officially, he has to pay 30 grand. He's gonna hold it over Flop's head. Listen here, you little shit. You cost me 30 G's. Rhodes doesn't actually know that in
802's back 10A,
character.
any active?
Wrapping up the stabbing situation at the Fleeka Legion Square.
He's talking to the
10-4.
stab.
First one's free? No, apparently there's a one-child policy.
802, show me out with a bunch of abandoned vehicles just on San Andreas Avenue outside Senior Buns. Gonna get those cleared up.
Partner stabbed me, and then it all goes hazy
Sorry.
after that.
Apologies.
Hi, Matt.
Hello, how's it going?
I just was
Good.
defenseless after
are
he
you?
pulled
You
out
alright?
his knife, which is strange though because the
Yeah.
person was limping, so
You,
just took out
you
his
just wake up
knife
or something?
and
Kind of, yeah.
stabbed
Oh, okay.
I couldn't really
my
sleep.
friend whilst
Oh,
he
fair
was
enough.
not
Yeah, I
feeling
thought
well.
I'd
He
wake
didn't
up
look the
and
best.
take a look at things
Okay.
and
You were talking about your
the
friend not looking
charges
the
and
best,
whatnot
or
haven't really
No, the
gone
other
through yet.
person.
Charges?
Here.
The other person didn't look the best and was limping and took out a knife and stabbed me.
Sorry, everybody's very loud.
I took out my knife.
So have y'all been updated as to what has been approved by the city council this weekend?
So I
No.
threatened because I thought I was next.
Okay. Well,
So
apparently, Nakota brought a bunch of charges forward, pushing higher times and fines.
Okay.
So we have regular kidnapping is now a 60-month sentence with a $2,500 fine. Kidnapping of a government employee is now a 100-month sentence with a $4,500 fine. Active torture also went up, almost doubled to 100 months, $5,000.
Okay.
Criminal possession of a government-issued firearm is now a 1-year sentence with a $100,000 fine.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Ooh.
We are disgusted at the thought of cops being treated as loot boxes, and so we're putting a stop to it.
Oh my gosh.
Robbery of a law enforcement officer is also a 1-year, $10,000 fine. So if they rob a cop and get caught with the weapon, it's 2 years and a $110,000 fine.
Oh. Okay. You know, that's
Yeah.
probably going to come to a screeching halt.
Yes. There also the criminal possession of a government taser or baton, and just criminal possession of government equipment was also bumped up. Yeah. So, yeah. That's I know they should either
It all
go
sounds
in.
great.
Yeah, they should be implemented. I thought they were going to be pushed yesterday, but Crane might not have gotten around to it, so it'll probably get pushed today. I know there's been
I'm
some issues
happy.
with the MDT, so but yeah, that's what we were. It was a unanimous vote, by the way. Nobody had any issues whatsoever about bumping them up. And actually, Nakota had asked for a little bit less on the government possession of the firearm one. Not by much. He just wanted to double it. But we were like, nah, fuck it. We'll just do 1 year, 100,000. So.
I think that is a major deterrent.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, if people really want it, they're going to do it, but at least this will make people stop and think twice or even 3 times about if they really want to commit to that. So,
Not wrong.
I mean, most.
but I'm hoping that that will kind of boost morale and let them know that the city council isn't going to let them just sit there and be farmed for their weapons because that's disgusting.
Listen, I am. Well, actually, I was gonna say I'm loving everything. I heard jaywalking is gonna be removed.
Oh, well, yeah.
Why?
I'm sorry.
People are gonna start crossing the road, get hit by cars. You know what?
Yeah,
I'd be okay with it as long as they're responsible for the damage they cause to the car.
Well, I mean, that is something that you could definitely take to court and see about. I mean, in here it states that, if jaywalking is made legal. However, if you are still struck going through a crosswalk legally, you can still sue people for hitting you. However, if you do jaywalk and you get hit by somebody, you can't sue them.
Oh.
So,
Oh
yeah.
no, no, no,
You
no,
have
no,
to
no.
jaywalk at your own risk. So if
No,
you hit
no,
somebody
no, that's so
while you're in
bad.
the chase,
No, but it's so
26
bad.
31
Why?
Alpha.
Because everyone's just gonna claim that they weren't in the sidewalk, and the other people are gonna claim they were. And every situation's gonna. Oh no.
Hey yo,
no,
guys, 3-point contest.
if
Cross
they
the
get
street,
hit
$100 a shot.
while they're
you
in the
can make a
middle of the
thou-wow
street, then they
per
can't.
shot.
They
So if you
can't
make
claim
like 3
anything.
shots, that's 3 thou-wow.
No, I know that. I know that, but
check it out.
I'm not understanding. Why's everybody gotta yell?
God
damn. Sorry.
Etta, think of this.
Okay.
Probably been working.
I'm a criminal.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you.
Yeah.
I see you on the road. I hit you intentionally. Can't sue me. You weren't on a crosswalk.
Do any serious damage. I just wanted to knock him out so he wouldn't hurt my friend anymore.
I mean,
And then I got stabbed.
I was in the street. It's the risk you take of being in the street.
No. The point is,
So I'm just a bit upset.
AO2 1038 westbound San Andreas Avenue with a group.
you don't
6
have
truck.
to even have been on the street. You could have been on a sidewalk. But if I hit you and you land on the street and you start claiming you shouldn't have been crossing the road. Oh no.
Okay, well, that feels like a whole other can of worms, honestly.
Well, yeah, but I'm just.
Okay, I do see your point.
I think it should at least be a topic of discussion. Not that jaywalk. Okay, I have to go. Because I was here dealing with something. So I'm gonna go deal with that. Give me 1 second. Hello.
Howdy, Matt. It's Rep.
Hey, how's it going?
What is your current status?
I'm at the hospital, leaving now. You were here. Sorry, I got caught up in conversation. I see.
I'm just outside the back door with the lady.
Okay, I see you.
Oh.
All right, I'll speak with you.
Okay.
right.
Really quick though, I know you're busy. But if you could talk to me here in a little bit when you get unbusy. Did you hear about the adoption law that got passed?
No. I have to deal with this.
Yeah.
As soon as I have free time, okay. We may have to put a pin in this until tomorrow. Because I do have to go 42 as soon as. Damn it!
Do you? Okay.
Yes.
No,
okay.
no,
Are you gonna be around tomorrow?
I can try to be. I mean, what do you mean tomorrow? Are you going to be on at the start of storm again, or?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll be around.
Okay, perfect. I will speak with you then.
Okay.
All right. Love you, Etta.
Love you.
Speedy response.
We had individuals on scene within
Yeah.
seconds of the situation happening. So
Yeah. I just wish I could remember more clearly what they look like.
well, as I mentioned, you just got out of medical care.
Yeah.
If at any point in time you feel like maybe your head's a little bit more clear, don't hesitate to 311 requesting to talk to an officer. Okay?
Okay. Just they were
Hmm.
so rude for no reason. Like, and I'm pretty sure they were G6 drivers themselves as well.
Yeah, they were.
We'll
Drove
be
off in
keeping an
their
eye out
truck.
for them. I
Okay.
can assure you
Thank
that.
you.
All right.
All right. So she did confess to taking out her wrench, and in self-defense.
Okay.
What happened was they pulled up to the bank, seemingly accidentally hit one of the other drivers of the bigger truck. There was maybe a little bit of an issue where they didn't initially see the other individuals, so they got out. A little bit of back and forth. The lady mentioned that they were offering bandages as they saw the one individual was limping, guy in a white hoodie and a do-rag.
Okay.
That individual then took out his knife, stabbed her friend. She took out her wrench, trying to self-defend, and then the other driver of the other truck stabbed her. So we potentially have
Okay.
one gentleman out there that has been assaulted by the wrench, managed to get away.
All right. Here, let's go Forte.
I did pat her down. She did have a knife on her as well. She said she didn't utilize it.
Got it. Forte.
Yes.
All right, let's head into the room over here. Because unfortunately I have to 42. But I at least want to get a very quick rundown. Make sure all the information is consolidated. Let's head into the room over here.
I don't suppose either one of you has something quick to eat.
Yep, here.
Lifesaver, thank you.
What did you just do?
All right, right through. Nope, I can't lock that this way. Small room. Stuff, thank you for the 25 months. I appreciate it. All right, apologies. All right, so, actually, Forte, I'll have you start with the statement you were given. What's the quick rundown?
Irate man ran into these people. In a tier 3, he started hooting hollering. Mr. Winters, Link Winters was my guy. Basically said he tried to calm him down. He didn't calm down, so he called him an asshole, and the asshole statement got him stabbed.
Got it. Okay. Any description? Any?
Yeah, he didn't give one. The main guy who stabbed him was black bandana, fair skin. There was another individual he mentioned, but he had no recollection.
Got it. And from either of you two, was there any indication as to whether or not any of them struck the others in defense of themselves, or no?
Only the lady. One moment, sorry.
Yes, after the statement, but go ahead, Rip.
Poppy Meowster. She did say after the first gentleman was stabbed, she took out her wrench and then assaulted him.
Okay.
Assaulted the individual that stabbed initially.
Got it. Do you know if she successfully hit them, or was it just an attempt?
Seemingly, from her recollection, as she hit him.
Okay.
But then she mentioned that she felt being stabbed, and then everything went fuzzy.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, after my statement was concluded with Mr. Link, he wanted to look into the hospital because he expected the black bandana fella he mentioned to be in the hospital. And he tried to get doctors to talk about it, but of course they did HIPAA. So,
Hey, Rip.
Mhm.
The people who were at the vault while we were there. One of
The
them I know
secondary truck?
was Motia.
I believe Matia was the northbound truck with Miss Quinn.
Correct.
The other truck.
Wait. You know what? I'm gonna call Motia. Oh shit! Unfortunately I'm short for time. Because they
you want
were
me to
sort of
call
going.
him and,
Yeah, I mean that might match the description of that second truck and the people in it. I'm not sure though.
that would have been the tier 3 truck.
And
from this
the
event.
description I got from Blondie, who was with Stephen O'Connor, was it was the big truck, which is the one that you would take to the vault, right?
Correct.
And so I think it's worth asking if Motia remembers what the individuals were wearing at that time. Motia always calls 311. It may have even been the 311 that you had responded to. Let me verify.
Tango 57, 76, latest 911.
Yep. Doing a vault run. If any police is nearby, that'd be appreciated. Thank you. So his phone number is there. Let me give a quick call. Shit, line's busy. He's on the phone. But here's the thing. Motia actually ended up at the bank, the Fleeca at Legion Square, almost immediately after we arrived. But like he would have more information in regards to like the timing of going from the vault to wherever they need to go afterwards, right? And I'm telling you, within a minute or two of our arrival, he was on scene.
276,
I told they arrived in a pink baller, I believe, which I would assume to be was it Miss Quinn's?
I believe so, yes.
So
I
they
will say,
they might have info.
As you left to respond to the 71s over in Little Seoul, they were finishing up maybe 15 seconds after you managed to get down the hill, going southbound. I said farewell, left them, responded to the 71s. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know the ins and outs of those particular jobs with the trucks and whatnot. If they were going back to G6 to finish the job and then go out in another round, given how long we were over in Little Seoul, that probably would line up reasonably well. For them to go back to the headquarters, get another truck, maybe go to another stop and come back.
Yeah, I genuinely think he may have more info. Okay, so I have evidence that I found on scene. Let's see. Has anyone not done much with the evidence portion over at Mission Row? Because the reality here is, unfortunately, I do have to dip. But if neither of you are familiar,
I'm very familiar with it. I got a few reports already up with evidence.
Would I be able to hand you the evidence? I have all the photos. The photos are already in the report, actually. Would you be able to tie these into the report?
Oh, my hand's stuck in my pocket.
Ooh. You good?
Nope.
Hold on.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. You think it was that thing I mentioned that one time?
I think it may it may have been.
If that happens and you know the person's around you, just tell them to briefly stop typing in the report and it'll be fine. Once you pull it back up, everything's solid.
Okay, I'm safe.
Okay,
yeah,
so
if you want to hand those over to me.
all right, perfect.
Did you collect them in a particular order?
Yes. So there were 3 blood samples at like the rear side of the bank where the 2 injured individuals were, but there was also an additional one in the road. Now, I don't know if the one in the road even belongs to the same people. Genuinely, I have no idea. In addition, I also found 2 rental papers that could also be completely unrelated, but I figured, hey, it's in the immediate area. Let me document. So the way I'm going to do this is just a second.
I was just thinking maybe
Mission Row off radio
what you
before
found on
rating.
the road may have been when they pulled up and
Originally
struck
got hit.
the individual. Yeah.
Definitely a possibility. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hand you. Actually, would you be okay if I put this in a specific order in your pockets?
By all means.
All right. Go ahead and.
There should be a lot of space in my backpack if you want to let me turn her.
There we go.
Also, is there any way to view those tapes?
Tango 57, 76 inch medical. 147.
The DNA.
If you look at my backpack, I got that news tape.
Oh, sorry. I'm not sure
Yeah,
actually.
these 2 tapes were left in the men's locker room at MRPD. I was gonna put it in the trash, but
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so in order, if you take a look at your backpack, there's going to be the 3 blood samples. Those were all consolidated pretty much in one spot. Take a look at the photo. There's 3 evidence markers behind the truck. Those are the 3. You'll then see later on in the evidence scene photos, there's a single one in the middle of the road. There's 2 photos of that. It's quite dark on the zoom in photo. That is the separated one next to the rental papers, which were nearby the ATM. So just to clarify, that 4th blood sample, middle of the road,
in the middle of
the rental papers were sort of kind of next to the ATM. But again, I just picked it up just because it was in the immediate area, just in case.
Gotcha. Left or right ATM?
Right side.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can get that done for you.
I mean, we have 72 hours to complete everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, the quicker we do, the better. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm sort of on a time crunch here. I wish I wasn't, but it is what it is. Mochia, definitely someone I would question because he may have run into these individuals, right? Even if it was just a matter of him leaving the vault, going to the Group 6 headquarters, running into people that he may have even worked with before. He may have something. As long as we tell him, even ask him, like, hey, do you recall the people who were at the vault while you were doing your job? Maybe ask for a description, something like that. And may be able to sort of tie some of this additional information together.
Tango 57, 1023.
I think that would be of importance. Also, Rip, I got something else. Hold up.
Oh.
Here, take these.
Thank you.
And a drink.
You are a lifesaver.
All right.
Wow.
Is there any additional? Sorry, I'm thirsty.
I think for the most part, we've got everything. Your statements in. We'll get evidence cataloged, and the statements from Miss Meowster and Link Winters. That's all in there.
If we don't have a DNA match, this is something we may just have to periodically check in on, because once somebody's DNA is on file, we can then tie it all in together. However, if DNA is the only thing tying somebody in, right? Let's say, I mean, unfortunately, we don't even have the DNA from the victims themselves. A lot of people are very unwilling to provide their DNA, which totally understandable. But let's say 35 days from today, we end up getting a match. We're out of the statute of limitations. Not much we can do at that point, you know?
Right.
Which is unfortunate, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. Okay, I have to get out of here. If anything does come up, or if I'm required for anything, let me know. I'll be around tomorrow. And then we can hopefully sort of, you know, resolve everything at that point. Thank you. Like I said, sorry for sort of throwing this all onto your lap. I'm just bad timing is all. All right, I'm gonna get out there,
No,
refuel my
completely
car, and
understandable.
return it. Y'all have a good one.
Yep, Godspeed.
All right. I really hope it's not absolutely destroyed. To be fair, this one is different than the one we drove earlier, so I doubt it. I can't wait for GTA 6. I mean, obviously we're decent ways away, but man. Oh, Abdul's about to make money. All right, chat. I am calling it. I have to dip. So thank y'all so much for all love support. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for the follows, host rates, bits, donation subs, get subs, resubs. I say this each and every time. I genuinely cannot have asked for a better community to build on this channel. So thank y'all for being absolutely amazing. If y'all haven't already, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Curvyelephant. Join our Discord, discord.gg/Curvyelephant. And if you enjoyed what you saw today, drop me a follow on Twitch. I'd appreciate that as well. I am going to get y'all sent off to Connor. Let's go show him some love. He plays Rip Riley. And I'll be live tomorrow. And I hope to see y'all there. I'm actually going to be late, so I'm sending y'all off. Peace out.